Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Assalamu alaikum. You're so welcome to our this video in which we are talking about the migration of our Excel dashboard to from a spreadsheet concept to a database. Means we are using Microsoft Access as a database which will be used in the backend and in the front end. The Excel will be limited to the front end only. You will so this is going to convert. This will help us make our system future-proof. When we say future-proof your data, we mean that to protect your system from falling into the limitation in the future, right? So because when we are in Excel, Excel is meant for so many good things, but for database management. It's always good to use the right software, so right database system, right? So Access is one of it, and it is part of Microsoft Access and Microsoft Office. And Access it comes in Office suite, and Microsoft Access is a database oriented. It's a database system. And you can use it as a in your backend, and in the front end you can use your keep using the Microsoft Excel, right? So that is what we are planning to do. So our yesterday in previous video, we showed you this steps, and it's being celebrated. Means the presentation was welcomed within 4 hours, 4 minutes. The views are rising, and the average view duration is also coming good. That shows that. This video is going to be liked by the viewers. So do see this video, and in this video we showed you some outlining like migration of. Let me show you exactly what we did in our previous video. This video in which we are migrating. We are showing you how to migrate the Excel data quickly into Access, and why it is important to do it is that it's we want to make our system future proof. So for having a robust system in future with a database management and the functionalities of Access, we want to utilize. So it is always better to migrate the data. You can use Excel or as a front end application. On the back end, Excel is powerful to use any database. So let's see how we do it using Microsoft Access as a backend. So we have shown you in our previous video that how to convert the data into Microsoft Access, right? From Excel to Microsoft Access, right? So first of all, let's load the file, the Excel file, and we bring the data again, and we would add another field into it. Okay, so let's open it, and no, we want to cancel all this. Okay, okay, so we are opening. This is the file, which is Excel file. This one is to be used, right? Okay, so this is Excel file, and we want to update it. Making sure until yesterday all the entries are done. Yes. Okay. Now this is the data. Okay. So let's take this data. We have these 4 columns, and we copy these columns into. We copy these columns into a separate sheet. Let's go to a new sheet, and here we paste it. Fair enough. The next thing we do is we replace all these 6 with 1, and replace all the blanks. We leave the blanks, right? So we replace all the 6 here. So let's go to find this. We want to see into the value. If the value is 6, then replace it, matching the entire cell, and replace all. So this is okay. So it has replaced 10,000 entries. Okay, so this is since this is a formula, let's make it one forcibly because all the dues are simple. Means when a thing is due, the dues are marked as due, right? Uh, the perform has the issue. Some salats are performed, some are not performed. So wherever there is uh, a formula, so what we do is we replace all the values with the six with one, right? Okay. So one thing we can do is that if the right, here we can use a formula to put a one here instead of a. So if D, yeah, this is equal to this, then one, that it is performed. Uh, Otherwise the blank, right? So this way we do this. Okay. Okay. So and this is done. And we also carry on this formula until the last string. Yeah. So we press F2, Control Enter. Right. Okay. So now you have either a blank cell in here or having a one in it. So if you sum all these, this comes to some value of 424. These overdues have been performed, right? Otherwise, these are due. And why? Let's see that why this is left blank. So and everything which is due, it should be marked with one. So we put a one and force it like this, right? Okay, so this is. So we are making the preparation for exporting this data, taking this data into the Microsoft Excel. This is the date, right? This is the due tick mark. This is the perform tick mark, and this is also the date. Fair enough, right? And we need a column in here for a user. So let's insert a column, and this is the user, right? And currently the user is only Amjad 001. Okay, so this is the preparatory work, what you need to do before taking the data into that. And we don't need this since we are going to take it to the database, the records. We are interested in the records, not the header, right? Okay, this is fine, and this is also fine. Okay. Now, what we are going to do here is uh, we uh, go to the access and we insert a table. First of all, we delete everything. We delete. Let's go to the cancel. No. We delete what? We delete all the, we run a delete query. Yeah, this is update. So instead of update, we are going to execute a delete query. This is a delete query, which we want to delete all. That's it. So we run it. So you are about to delete 17,990 rows, fair enough, and these are deleted. If you go and see a master, these all are deleted. Okay, so let's close it, and we close this as well. We save it, okay, and we see it. So the table is now blank, and what we want to do is just add a new column in it. We add a new column here. So we go to the design view and we add a new column for a specifier, and we make it as a P date. It is a due date. This is a D date, and this is the P date. We Control C, we make it paste here and insert. So this is perform date. The day when we perform it is P date. The date, the D date is the due date. Whenever it is due, the due is fine because we have each time a new date comes, the things get due, right? And each time you perform the date, so the date is stamped is entered and with the same format, right? So this is how we have made it. And now we are ready to bring the data from Excel. Mm. So let's copy all these. Mm, yeah, this is performed. And this is the A, B, C, D, E. Okay. So we have 5 columns here, and these should be coinciding with the columns what we have in Excel. So 5 columns in here, right? So what we do, we select the entrance and we put paste in it. Hmm? So so you have 1,792 records already populated, and you have so many dates, right? But these are the dates which have been, which, yeah, these are the performance date, yeah, when you performed, right? You started with the 27,000. These are actually the dates, right? And there's no issue. Don't worry about the appearance of the date. Appearance of the date can be tackled by using the proper Excel or Access function. That's no problem, right? As long as the data is coming in the right form, so it will come. Okay, so when you select, when you remove all the blanks in here, you will see all the performed are marked performed. That's fine. Okay, and when this was performed on this date, so that is the clearance of the backlog. And this is the way we update the data. We migrate the data easily from Microsoft Excel to Access. And then we push all the data management on the back end instead of using the front end, right? So user has just to select the things which he wants to do. If a certain user logs on to the system, so the system will uh, take his user ID and it will report the status. What are the due status? What are the performed status? And when he has performed, how much? Okay, so this is how we do the migration, and it is so simple. You can see that all you need to do is convert your Excel data uh, in the manner in which the table is created in Microsoft Access. These were the 5 columns. Mm, One was user, the other was the due date. These two are 0 or 1 field, means yes or no. If they are due, so yes, they are always due. So that's why there will be always a 1 in it. But in D, if it is performed, then we have a 1 in here. If it is not performed, then it is blank, right? And when did it perform? When did the user perform this? So the data stamp is entered in here, right? So this is how we do the migration. Simple approach. No need to worry about. All you need to do is copy and paste and update the cell. The next, once it is ready, now we will convert this Excel instead of showing all these basic data entries. Only it will show you the dues, the paid, and the overdues, right? And the status and the pie chart and etc. These are the front end things will be shown on the Excel, whereas the data is going to be used on the back end by Microsoft X using the Microsoft Excel. Okay. So I hope you would have found this video useful, and stay tuned to our channel. Inshallah, we will show you more tips how to get connected, how to use the database concepts in your VBA and connect to the database and query the database, use the Excel, and use the stored procedure sometimes where it is necessary in the Microsoft Access, etc. Thank you very much for joining.